What's up, everybody? Well, I got another small form factor PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today we're gonna, try to play Clair Obscur Expedition 33, but we might find out it has a nouveau or something. Hopefully not, but this is usually where we get to now. This would be the 6th computer, and it only gives you 5 in 24-hour period. So I hope not, because I want to see what it can do on a high-end PC. Although we are gonna force it to do 4K, so it probably won't be great if we max it out 4K, all that shit. But we'll at least try it out with some upscaling too then. So, and then of course, if anybody wants, I could always come back and try it at more reasonable 1440 and 1080 as well. But why don't we waste no more time, and why don't we get ourselves into the game, if possible anyway. Well, first off, we're gonna try native 4K here with DLAA. Now, this is not really a 4K GPU, so I'm not expecting this to actually get very playable FPS. Although who knows, maybe it'll at least stay over 30 for those who just want 30, 40 FPS. There are some people with computers like this that only care about graphics and don't care about frame rate, but most of us want a 60 plus experience. Me, preferably, I like 80 to 100 in single player games. And I don't play enough multiplayer games, but in those, give me the most FPS I can get. Put everything on low, you know?
Feel the burn. Let the ink flow. Chroma is flowing. Brace yourselves.
Well, alright, now I tried DLSS performance. I know it sucks to have to go all the way down to like 1080p, but it still can't quite stay at 60 all the time like this on Epic, so if you want to use 4K on this GPU, even with DLSS's help, where it's not really 4K anymore, as you know, then you're going to have to probably tone it down to high high will probably do fine. Maybe not native, but I bet high plus DLSS would be fine. But anyway, let's go see how this does.
Is coming.
Get ready.
A storm is coming. Doczka sam.
Take him down.
Feel the burn.
Take him down. So now we're going to do DLSS, just DLA though, not like upscaling of any kind. It's 100% render resolution, and we dropped it down to high, and if I remember correctly, it did a pretty good job. Though I think I still needed the help of DLSS once I change over to camera, but we will figure that out when we get there. I might be misremembering and remembering another system. I did do a lot of systems today.
Is coming. Feel the burn. I'm ready. Let the ink flow. Ice shatter. Chroma's flowing. Feel the burn.
All right, just popping in for a second. This is now high with DLSS. I somehow forgot to record the settings, or it did its normal thing where it said it was recording and then instantly stopped recording and was so small it didn't even count it as a recording. I've had that happen a few times with Shadow Play. But more than likely, I just probably forgot. Probably went out of the game and reloaded it or whatever, and then it was like, yeah, no. Let's get in and start recording, and just completely forgot when I went back in there. I didn't get the settings. That happened before too. Anyway, I'm gonna shut on up and let the game speak for itself, and I'll do my yakking when we get to the camera recorded portion.
Chroma is flowing.
So let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. Alright. We'll just skip that. Watch out is right.
A storm is coming.
So taking that out instantly takes out all of his shields, so that's another thing I was doing wrong. And actually, you know what? We're gonna save that. Let's just attack him. Ah, it's too slow that time. It's okay though. You should feel threatened. Yeah, he's already calling out his friends. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, too early. There we go.
Take him down.
Alrighty.
Ready to evade.
Damn, that's too early.
Take him down.
Oh, she doesn't have nothing she can use. So I guess we're just gonna attack.
Danger.
Too early. Oh, that's 4? Oh, well, at least he's probably gonna do that stuff where he casts more stuff on himself, so might as well do that to him. Yep, I knew it. Figured let's get one more attack in. Now wait a minute. This is probably a waste, but...
Let the ink flow.
Ventus must fall.
Alright, we finally got him.
Celebrate later.
Alright, we'll just skip through that so we don't ruin anything for anybody. Decently long load screens.
So, the
Oh,
message
this is
said head
interesting.
north to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
I think that's about time for us to wrap this on up. Alright guys, that's a wrap for Clair Obscur Expedition 33 on the small form factor PC. And at least at 4K Epic, you're not getting 60 native, and it seems like it's not really feasible to even do it with performance DLSS, with 4K base resolution anyway. So I decided to do my due diligence and also drop it down to high, and heck, just dropping down to high alone at native 4K, we were almost getting 60 FPS in some spots, which is quite a step up from like low 40s to like high 40s, and then dropping down into the 30s and stuff in fights. So then once we turned some DLSS on, then I think we were pretty much good. Maybe it dropped a little during battles, but I don't think it did. But I was just focusing on, you know, parrying and whatnot, so I might not have noticed. So I don't want to sit there and claim it didn't, and then it goes, dude, it did right there. So I don't think it did, but maybe it did. But still, it was mostly playable. So obviously, if anybody wants me to do 1080p and 1440p, which would be much more reasonable, 1440p especially, this would be a perfect 1440p card, I think. 4K is a little bit of a tough ask in some games, at least if you want to do everything native. But with DLSS 4 coming out now, I mean, you might as well just use that and everything. It looks basically just as good, if not better, in most cases. Heck, I've seen some screenshots of performance DLSS 4 looking better than quality DLSS 3. It's crazy. I don't know what magic they did. It's still probably not perfect, but they did a great job. And FSR 4 is pretty damn great too. Wished I could use that on some of my AMD stuff, but I think that's reserved just for the 9000 series right now. And if they can get it working on our stuff, it probably won't work as good. But I don't think it's possible. I think these things are all missing like specific components that they would need to run it. But anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.